Okay.
Hey, Gooza girls.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay. Well, welcome everybody. I'm Kim Shabilla. I am a senior leader with Epicure. Full disclosure, I do not feel great tonight and I am barking up my lungs. So if I quickly zoom off the camera, that's why. But that's okay because this is only going to take me about 10 minutes to cook. So I am trying out a brand new recipe, chicken bacon ranch. And so that we can have it in wraps or like a lettuce wrap or salads. And what's really great about this is I'm going to make it all at the same time in one dish. So I'm just going to switch camera views here. All right, so what I've got going is I have a 1.5 pounds of chicken. So I've got 2 chicken breasts cut up, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the third one. I'm using the multi-purpose, the Prep Pro shears. So these are really great for cutting food, for pizza, cutting open your meal solution packets. And this way I'm not dirtying up a cutting board and worrying about contamination. I mean, if you wanted to have like really pretty cuts, go ahead and use a cutting board, but I'm just trying to get things done like most of us are. So I want to, while I'm finished cutting this, I want to welcome everybody to our first mega cooking class. So Melinda and I linked arms one day last week and said, hey, let's do this. So the way this is going to work is we've got several hostesses. Some are consultants, some are people who already love Epicure, some are people who are just trying out Epicure for the first time. At the beginning of this Facebook page is a link with your hostess's name. And then, I'm sorry, it is an announcement with your hostess's name and then her link for shopping. So when it comes time to shop or ask questions, we want you to contact the person that invited you here, okay? Okay, so my chicken is...
No, not right now.
I'm gonna wash my hands really quick.
Come on, inside. Thomas got chicken dinner. Come on.
All right.
Go.
I don't know.
Hey, Chelsea.
Oh, I thought I was muted.
It's okay.
Oh, I can't work this thing.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. Hold on. How do I mute? Is that the volume? What? How do I mute?
There. Okay, I think everybody's muted now.
Yeah, she is. Okay.
I mean, we'll have lots of questions, I'm sure, but we don't want to have to holler over everybody. I'm going to use SPG. This stands for sugar. I'm sorry, not sugar. Oh, you guys, this is going to be a long night. Salt, pepper, garlic. This is a really great seasoning. This typically does not come with a little shaker cap. I took it off of my other spice jars when I was done and just put it on here. This stays right at my stovetop and on the kitchen table. So I'm just going to give that a nice sprinkle. And then I'm going to add my multi-purpose pots tray. So this tray doesn't get used in every time you use your tray for cooking. But when we do use it, it allows us to make multiple things at once. And this is really, I don't know, it sounds delicious to me. When we cook this bacon, all the grease is going to go through and it's going to land on the chicken and season it even more. So we're going to get crispy bacon, cooked chicken, all in about 6 minutes. So I also have, so prior to pandemic, I made bread because I was cool to bake bread before the pandemic, but my family would get in moods where sometimes they would want or like 3 loaves of bread in a couple days, and I only made 1. So then when you go ahead and make 4 loaves of bread, you know, nobody eats it. So I had some in the freezer, and I came out and cubed that up and added some oil and some garlic and herb, or herb and garlic, I think it's called, seasoning. And I just made some croutons. So if somebody wants a salad, there's croutons already made for pennies. This is our bacon, and it's on top of our chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cover on, and this is gonna go in the microwave for about 6 minutes. Melinda, do you want to do anything right now?
Yeah, let's do some banana bread. If yours takes about 6 minutes, that should be about as long as however much we need.
Sure.
So the kiddos are going to be making banana bread muffins tonight for everyone to see. So I wrote everything down. This is okay. Here, if you can scoot down, I'm gonna just tell everyone who you are. Okay, so this is Adelaide, and this is my son Augustine. So the reason why I joined Epicure was because of this little boy right here. He is anaphylactic to tree nuts. We had a really scary situation when he bit into a cashew, and I needed a safe food source.
When I've been in a cashew.
A couple years ago. So I was very stressed out grocery shopping and trying to find products that were you know, free of tree nuts or manufactured in a facility that had tree nuts. So so he is joining us tonight and trying to get him into the kitchen more. So let's begin. So this is the sweet banana bread and muffin, and we're going to be using this do you guys want to use the cupcake muffin mix or the loaves? Here, let's do the loaves this time.
Loaves?
Yeah, so you can either do the rectangular steamer, you can do
The loaf ones.
you can do the cupcake silicone muffins, which this is what it looks like when they're all done, or you can do the loaves. So we're gonna do the loaves.
Loaves.
All right, I'm gonna angle the camera down, and they're gonna help get this all set up.
This
So
one's
Adelaide, do you
mine.
want to follow the direction?
This one mine.
So first, what does it say? You need two
Eggs.
eggs. Okay, so we're gonna take this. You got 2 eggs, and you're gonna put them right in here.
Hey,
Here, it's okay. You got it. So you crack yours, Bubba will crack his.
where do you put it?
You're gonna put it right in here. There you go. Now, what I love about these meal solutions and these desserts is honestly, like, typically I feel like kids helping in the kitchen can sometimes be a hassle. However, it is so much easier when you have simple directions. And also you're working with clean ingredients that you feel good about. It just makes you want to be in the kitchen with your kids a little bit more. If you have 2 eggs in there, we're gonna do 1/3 cup oil. So Adelaide's really good at that. Do you want to put 1/3 in there? Sorry if you guys can't see that very well.
Right here?
Nope, that's 3/4. 1/3 would be right here. So she's gonna fill it up to there and put it in.
Right here?
Yep. That's just about perfect. Okay, so if you want to put it in here, right there. Oh, it's almost there. You're good. Put it in. And then 2 bananas. Here, I'll do this one. Here, you want to do it, Bubba? You can do it. So while you guys are doing this, can you tell everyone what your favorite meals from Epicure are?
My favorite meal is macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
Love the macaroni and cheese. I love enchiladas. I don't
What else do you like besides the mac and cheese, Bubba?
What do you like?
Do you like, let's see, the meatloaf?
Oh, I like the meatball.
Yeah, you like the meatloaf? Yeah, Adelaide really enjoys the enchiladas. For myself, I really like the pad thais. Yes, you can pour the rest of that in there. Okay, so after the bananas, then you're going to be putting the mix in there.
Can I put it in?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
It's a team effort. Okay, so on the back of this, it's going to tell you that you can either bake it in the oven for 15 minutes using the loaves at 375, or you can also microwave if you're using the Epicure silicone for about 8 minutes, okay? So we are actually going to be putting these in the microwave tonight, but first we have to mix it in here. And as we're mixing it, I do want to show you guys just the final result again. So this is from the oven, and this took us about 15 minutes or so. And what's really great is they pop right out of the silicone without any issue. And the silicone is extremely easy to clean afterwards, just like that. And what's great, what I love is that these are perfect portions. So, you know, if you're feeding your kiddos and you just want them to have a nice snack without getting too full before a meal, if you're watching kind of what you're eating and you want to have kind of healthier portions for yourself, yes. It just makes it so much easier just to kind of be accountable for yourself. I love these as little snacks. So once that's done, I just want to show you what it looks like after it's mixed. It's going to look like that. Now, these little chunks of bananas would probably be a little bit smaller if I used bananas that were more ripe. But I honestly don't mind the bananas when they're a little bit less ripe.
Yeah, I can bacon.
Yeah, and so the kids are going to start putting them in these mini loaf pans. And then what we do is we just put them in the microwave for 8 minutes. So while we do that, Kim, do you have anything that you'd like to go over?
Yeah, so for the ranch part of my chicken bacon ranch, I'm gonna make my own. And it's really super simple. I'm using plain Greek yogurt and let's see, half a cup of that, half a cup of mayo. If you're not a Greek yogurt fan, you can go ahead and substitute sour cream. So about equal amounts here. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And then 2 tablespoons of the creamy ranch. So this is super delicious. So I'm actually making the dip. No, I'm sorry, the dressing. And that calls for a little bit of milk just to thin it out some. So every single Epicure item that you're gonna purchase has recipes on the back, suggested recipes. If you wanna get more creative or find out what else you can use something for, you can go to our website. But this is what the back of the jar is gonna look like. I know you can't maybe make out the words, but you'll see that some things are bold. And those things that are bold are things that you're gonna need to supply from your pantry. And so then just gonna do a splash of milk on my cutting board. Ooh, that was a little too much, but whatever. On my cutting board, I've done some big pieces of lettuce if anybody wants a wrap. And then I've done shredded lettuce, some tomatoes. I have some red and green peppers cut up.
There's a glass of wine.
And some onions. And I don't have a glass of wine, Brenda. You know what? I think this is the first time I have ever done a cooking class without a drink in my hand, but I just seriously don't think I could handle it today. My daughter's offering to pour me one, but because then she sips it. All right, so you guys, this is my ranch dressing. It's all done. I honestly, this to me tastes like the good old, oh, what are those places called? Supper clubs. All right, this like totally tastes like the good old supper club dressing. Okay, and then this thing is the cutest. It's the little mini whisk. So you can see it's like the size of my hand. They're adorable and really, really handy. These are the Epicure prep jars, and they fit in there just perfectly. And I also want to show you one other thing I've made. Oh. So this was like really super simple. It was just a bag of hash browns, and I added some, I don't know if you can see that, added some onions and peppers. I baked it on our sheet pan with the liner. I mean, look at that. It just slides. And then half I added cheese, half the other I didn't add cheese. And that'll complete our dinner tonight. So Melinda, I'll let you go and I will grab the meat from the microwave.
All righty, so we're still, because we have kids.
Oh, okay.
We're still putting everything in here, but we're pretty much done. It doesn't look fancy, but honestly, I think that the kids are going to love it. So like Kim was saying with the silicone, once you're all done cooking and either using your microwave or your oven, honestly, all of this stuff that's kind of on the side, because everyone is so imperfect, it's so easy to clean up. Now, Kim, you're using the multi-purpose steamer for that?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I was helping the kids. Did you touch on everything that you're able to make with the multi-purpose steamer?
I did not. Would you like to do that? I just put my
I
chicken.
remember everything that I've made. So the multi-purpose steamer, there's a difference between that and the round steamer. So the round steamer does not come with a tray. However, I love the round steamer for making any kind of popcorn. So the kids will make popcorn. Like we make it way more now than what we ever did with the package, just because it's more fun and it kind of seems like it's magic.
It's delicious. So good.
So you just put a little bit of popcorn kernels in there, pop it in the microwave for 4 minutes without literally anything else, no oil, no nothing. And it is like magic. You have popcorn and you can put whatever you want on it. So that's been a lot more fun, just to kind of make it. I use the round steamer for that. The multi-purpose steamer is really fantastic because it comes with a tray. And so just a few things that we've personally made with the multi-purpose steamer is bacon. We've made fajitas. We have made brownies. We've made Rice Krispie treats in literally 90 seconds. I wish I would have done that for a dessert tonight, because that would have been like phenomenal.
Delicious.
Next time though, there will always be another mega cooking class. What else have we made, you guys? We've made entire lasagnas, and it depends on your microwave. We have actually had 2 microwaves, and one did it for 15 minutes and one did it for 20 minutes. Honestly, that's way better than having a lasagna in the oven for like an hour. And the lasagna tastes awesome, doesn't it? You guys like lasagna night?
So good.
So good.
Enchiladas are delicious.
Yes, enchiladas you can make in the multi-purpose steamer. And you can make like breakfast oatmeal, things like that. For me personally, my top 2 silicone would be the rectangular steamer, because I'm kind of obsessed with breakfast burritos. And I have to say the multi-purpose steamer, yes, it's an investment, but you are going to see yourself use that multiple times a day. I have 2 omelet makers, and although I do love them, since I'm at home a ton, I tend not to use them, and I use the rectangular steamer. I would recommend the omelet maker for anybody who is going to work and they need to bring a siliconeware with them to put into the microwave while they're gone. I think that the omelet maker is absolutely perfect for that. So that's my take on the steamers. I'm a little obsessed with them, as you can tell, but they are absolutely worth the investment.
Delicious.
And like I said, you can put them in the microwave and you can put them in the oven. if you're not a microwave person, for up to like what, 425 degree. Right, Kim?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So it looks like you're, oh my goodness. You tell them what you're doing while I put this in the microwave.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I think I'm gonna pop my bacon back in, but not my chicken. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna break this up a little bit here. So to me, this chicken's a little bit like there was a lot of like water byproduct in it. So I'm just gonna drain the extra water into the sink, and then put this in a bowl to serve. And then I'm gonna pop my bacon back in for just a couple minutes. From there, I've got a couple different things. I've got these folded what are they, 5-grain things. It's just like a little tortilla, but when you fold it in half, it looks like a sandwich. I've got big flour tortillas. And then, like I said, I can do, we can do like a wrap if you're trying to reduce your carbs. You can put your chicken and bacon and your ranch in there. And then, or a salad. I've also got the ranch dressing. I made some guacamole earlier. There was a lot more until Morgan found out about it. And so it's just kind of be like a chicken bacon ranch, make your own meal night. I was just wondering if there's anybody that has any questions while we're kind of wrapping up, whether it be about the products or something that we made tonight. Maybe you have some products of your own that you have a question about. Anybody?
If there's no questions, I'm also a consultant. I saw a couple of my people on here. When you guys were talking about your favorite things to make, I'm gonna throw my 2 cents in quick.
Absolutely, please.
My favorite classic meal since I've been married is meatloaf and mashed potatoes. And it's literally everybody's favorite thing, especially the mashed potatoes. And it's always been my least favorite thing to make because it takes hours. Like by the time you bake, I hate making mashed potatoes. I hate boiling water and doing that, all that. So I have all new methods and now we eat it all the time. So I do mashed potatoes in the I just got this out of the sink, out of the multi-purpose steamer. So I just peel them and quarter them. So like minimal prep work, peel and quarter potatoes, put them in the multi-purpose steamer, no water, no anything else, just the peeled potatoes in the steamer. I have literally made up to 5 pounds in this steamer. So if that gives you a little perspective for how big this is, I put a whole 5-pound bag of potatoes in here once. So if you're just cooking a normal amount, you throw like 6 potatoes in there and cook them in the microwave for probably 13 minutes. And while that's going, I get meatloaf meal solution and I cook that in the rectangular steamer. And that takes 6 minutes. So I always start with the mashed potatoes, get those cooking, mix up the meatloaf, put that in the microwave for 6 minutes. And then while that's in there, I grab my savory herb gravy mix. Oh, you can't see it probably, but gravy mix, just water and a couple scoops of this and you've got your gravy. And so I have everybody's favorite meal literally in 20 minutes. Like the longest part is peeling the potatoes.
And the sodium content in that gravy is way different than the gravy that you would find in like a McCormick.
Yeah, there's only 35 milligrams of sodium in 1.5 teaspoons. Yeah, that's before you make it 1.5 teaspoons of like the actual powder that you would mix in with everything, or the seasoning that you mix in. Yeah. Right. And that would be mixed with a cup of water. So yeah.
One thing that I would like to add, that's not about the silicone steamers, but just about the meal solutions in general, is they actually go longer than just what's on the back of the pouch. So Epicure has this amazing database of recipes where if you have chicken and you've kind of tried out, you know, what you want to try out with the chicken and you're kind of bored with it, all you would have to do is type in chicken on the Epicure site, click search, and then just hit the recipe tab, and it expands the recipes that you can use with your chicken in a really great way. They have really easy to use recipes right on there. So for example, another one like the Azteca tortilla soup, you don't just have to make soup with that meal solution. You can actually make really awesome burritos with that, which we have done, like with our black beans and pinto beans. You can make like Mexican wraps with them. Like it's really great because the meal solutions can go so much farther than just the back of the pouch. And I really appreciate that, because if the kids do get kind of sick of, you know, let's say the meatballs or the meatloaf, I can just still use the pouch, but not feel like I have to make the same exact thing that's right on there. So Abby, have you used the recipe tab at all? I know Kim has. I believe she has.
Yes, and the other person who loves that recipe tab is my sister. She just had her third baby during COVID, and so lost daycare and is working from home. And so she just gets the 30 days of meal collection, and you get 2 of each meal solution in there. So you would get like 2 mac and cheese, 2 taco, 2 meatloaves, 2 of everything. But then you also get the digital recipe and meal guide with it. And so when she gets that 30 days of dinner, she gets 30 different recipes. Her grocery list is on her phone, and her meal plan is right there too. So
yeah,
and her kids are small enough still. So like a lot of the meals actually last for 2 days. They'll make it for dinner and then they have it for lunch the next day if leftover.
Yeah, I agree. We have a lot of leftovers, and they're not leftovers that I kind of, you know, feel like like some leftovers you just don't want to have. But these leftovers I generally don't mind having. This week, before I forget to tell you guys, if you decide not to get kind of like a bulk meal solution, like how Abby was talking about the 30 days of what's for dinner or the 3 weeks of easy meals, I actually have a really fantastic way to meal plan with these meal solutions that will cut down on your grocery bill. They will cut down on impulse grocery shopping, and they will get you in a really great kind of routine of being able to cook at home without the hassle, and being able to make your grocery list in maybe 5 minutes. You see me do it all the time. So I'm going to be making a special video just for that, because if you want to commit yourself to trying out the meal solutions and seeing how they can truly help you day to day, this method that I've been using since December is hands down the best that I've actually been able to stick with. And so I'm really excited to share that with everyone. So I really hope that that helps. So I'll be posting that in the next day or 2 for you guys.
Awesome. I just wanted to show you here, my meal is complete. I'm really excited about this. So actually, I think next time when I make the chicken bacon, I think I'll probably do the bacon first so that it can cook the way I want it. We're kind of crispy around here. And then I'll leave all the bacon grease on the bottom and then do the chicken. I'm still getting away with doing it in one pot. I just want to touch real quickly here. Okay, there.
Here, Kim, can I show them really quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you guys saw how sloppy the placement of the batter was. However, these are still completely done. They're super fluffy. And when I get them out of this silicone, like you can already see, like it's coming off like perfectly on there. And the kids are literally going to be eating these tonight like you would not believe. So yeah, Adelaide's already excited and she's already had like a whole bunch of these. So it doesn't matter how they look, they're still going to be super tasty and your kids will absolutely love them. Look at that. It's already coming out. All right. So Kim, sorry for interrupting, but we were pretty excited. She already wants to eat
Oh,
them.
no, that's cool. I actually have to, Mason, come here. Come here. Show that. Mason made his own. He didn't exactly make it how I would have, but you know, he put one of everything on his tortilla, including the hash browns. So good job, son. See, who am I to judge? So I just wanted to talk really quickly about ways that you can earn Epicure, get Epicure. You can purchase just by clicking a link, shopping through a consultant. But honestly, we don't want anybody to pay full price for this stuff. It is like way too good. There's so many things that we hope that you want on your wish list. And one of the easiest ways to get free and reduced items is to host a class. In the virtual world right now, it's literally this. We're joining you, you're bringing your friends. Excuse me. You're bringing your friends and we're just cooking and sharing tips and tricks, and we can kind of gauge it to different things. If you have, you know, busy working people that you want to gauge your thing to, or if you have vegetarians that you want to kind of cook towards, we can do a lot of those things. Many of your consultants will be having a special. So before you place an order, please contact them and ask them what kind of specials they're running. Finally, another way to get Epicure, and probably the best way, I think Abby and Kelly and Melinda will agree, is to join Epicure. We get a minimum of 25% off of all of our items. And I mean, I have gone from using Epicure, like just a scoop of dip, all the way to, you know, every single thing I cook has Epicure in it now. It's on the back of my stove. My husband cooks with it. My kids cook with it.
Yeah, and if you're really wanting to switch out your kitchen, joining Epicure is honestly the best thing for you, because like Kim said, not only are you going to get 25% back, like if you make a grocery order on Monday, you're going to get paid 25% of that back on Friday. And that's literally if you do nothing at all, if you just do personal grocery shopping. I myself honestly joined just for that little perk. I had every intention of being a super casual consultant, and I made leader within my month 4 because it honestly is there's a huge need for this. There's a huge need for really great food that has clean ingredients and that is super easy to make. And that's why I feel like Epicure has really just taken off in America within the past 18 months. It's been in Canada for 23 years. We really need this here. And so sharing good food is just, it's that simple. You're just sharing good food. And fortunately for us, we've been able to see those benefits. We've been able to have a community of really awesome gals. Like, I never thought in a million years that I would be so happy with my teammates, being able to eat Epicure, having a safe food source. If you know someone who is gluten-free, who is trying to get on a better track as far as their health, if they want lower sodium or sugar in their diet, this is honestly just a no-brainer. It's a common sense switch, and joining Epicure will definitely benefit you. So honestly, I'm sorry to interject again, but it's 100% worth it. 100%. Oh yeah, Adelaide wants you you guys to see her her strawberry jam on her awesome banana bread.
That looks really yummy.
Yes.
So much jelly.
Yeah, she's pretty jazzed about that. Sorry, Kim. Okay, you can
No,
go
that's
on.
good. Anybody have any questions for us? Anybody? Okay,
That's good. That means that we explained everything really well.
everything.
That's all right. I'm here for that.
All right, well, we cannot wait to answer questions that may pop up over the next day or two. Remember to get back to the consultant that invited you to this group. We've got lots of resources for answers, so go ahead and try to stump us. We love that. All right, in the meantime, everybody have a great night, and I hope you
It's
guys
good to
can
see
all
you
find
guys.
some solutions to some of your kitchen needs. All right, have a great night, everyone.
Bye.
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 Cheers.